Hello, Zeynep.
Hello.
How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Zeynep, what are you learning at school in math?
Um, we're doing the same thing.
Really?
Actually, wait. I have a test and I was wondering if maybe we could like look at it a little bit. We're doing algebraic equations and inequality.
Hmm. They've already started with you, those linear equations and inequalities, right?
Yeah, and I was just wondering if we could do um the word problems together. Like I can do everything else, but I was just wondering if we could work on the word problems a little bit.
Okay. We are actually working on word problems with you. Not exactly the same question that you're studying, but in general, the word problems, you should understand and change this into equations and solve it. If you have any specific problems, we can see this, or because with you, we practice a lot of questions, right? You remember? We solved all the word problems here. Okay. All right. We are going to solve word problems with you. Okay, Zeynep. Equations, we have studied with you. We practice a lot of questions. The main idea is, if you have parentheses using distributive property, right? A times x plus y equals a x plus ay. Take unknowns to the left, numbers to the right, and simplify, right? Okay. So if you have any problems that you don't understand, we can see. But before the class, if you take a picture and send it to me, it will be great. But right now, I don't know how can I see this. Anyway, Zeynep, from now on, okay, last time also I sent you this paper. If you have a look and practice some questions, and when we are together here, we practice some questions, we can actually learn better, and also we can learn more. Otherwise, every time we are just practicing questions together, it's not enough to how to say learn math well, okay, to master your problem solving skill. All right, we have one question left. Let's continue. Zainab, you should actually understand that, once again, word problems. When I ask a word problem, if you read and understand and change this into equation and solve it, that means you can solve every problem. Maybe they may have some different concepts. If you just understand that concept, immediately you can understand. Okay, that's why my expectation is this basic problems. Can you understand first? All right, let's start. Read the question.
The ratio of the length to
The
the ratio.
ratio of the length to the breadth of a rectangle is, breadth means width.
Why does it say breadth then?
What?
Why does it say breadth?
Because sometimes it's called breadth or width. Maybe in British English it is breadth, right? Or Australian English, Singapore English, the breadth or width. Actually, they are used interchangeably.
The ratio of the length to the width of a rectangle is 5:4. The area of a rectangle of the rectangle is 180 centimeters. Find its width.
Find is breadth. That means find is width. This is a word problem. I will give you 1 minute. Okay, do it, and after we'll discuss this. You should be able to solve this question because we did similar questions before. Okay, Zena, 1 minute. Yes, Zeynep. Did you get it?
So it's saying the whole like area of the rectangle is 180 centimeters cubed. And
Yes,
then
squared.
it's saying the length to the width is 5'4".
Mm-hmm.
And then it's saying find the width.
Yes.
Yeah, but don't we already know what the width is? Because it says the length to the width is 5'4".
The ratio is 5 to 4. What is the answer?
I don't know how to solve
You
this.
see, actually, my expectation is first we should learn how to solve this basic problem, Zainab. We practice a lot, but again, you didn't practice, you forgot so quickly. We practice with you a lot of questions, right? Why you don't understand? Tell me why. Did you forget, or you don't remember anything, or it's a very simple question. The ratio of the length to the breadth of a rectangle is 5 to 4. So since we are talking about rectangle, draw a rectangle. So the ratio is 5 to 4 means that if the length is, let's say this 5x, width should be 4x. The area of the rectangle is length 5x times width 4x. That's equal to 180, right? 5 times 4 is 20. X times x is x squared. On the right hand side, 180. So this one is multiplied, divide both sides by 20. So 180 divided by 20, that's equal to 9. 9 is a squared number. We can write it as 3 squared. X squared is equal to 3 squared. So the value of x should be equal to 3. That's the first step. And now we need to find the width. What is width? It is 4x. 4 times 3, that's equal to 12. You know, after teaching a lot of things, we practice a lot of questions, still if you say that I don't understand, it really disappoints me. Maybe you are tired, maybe your brain's not working right now. I just this one give this to this, but if you're fresh, but if you still cannot solve this, Zainab, we need to change our habits. Okay, do some questions, open your notebook and practice. Otherwise, you know, years pass, still we actually keep doing the same thing again and again and again, Zainab. Do you agree with me or you don't agree with me? Zainab, what do you think? Is it a hard question? Did you understand everything or still you're not sure about this problem?
Um, I just don't understand how you turn the fraction into like
What fraction? We don't have
of
fraction
the
here.
ratio, sorry, like how do you turn the ratio into a normal number?
If you remember, Zainab, when we talk about ratio, 5 to 4 means that if the length is 5x or 5 units, right, the width should be 4 units, right? Ratio means this. Like, for example, let's say, so you have $20 and I have $30. What is the ratio of the amount of money you have to my money? It is 20/30. Or 20/30, if you simplify this, it is the same thing as 2/3. But this 2/3 just actually compares, right, this amount in, what is it, fraction form, ratio form, but it doesn't mean that the actual value is 2. So this 5/4 means that if the length is 5x, 5 times something, 5 units, then width should be 4 units. But what is the actual value? We don't know. Okay, I'm closing this, Zeynep. Once again, if you don't actually practice some questions yourself in the papers, Zeynep, you're not going to, improve much. Let's continue. Now we will practice more. I hope you'll get better idea. Let's continue. Read the next question.
I don't like ratios because it's hard.
Yeah, this is life. Sometimes we have to do something that we don't like, right? Every time we don't do things that you like or that you enjoy, right? You don't like going to school, but you have to go. I don't like going to work in the early morning, but we have to go. But even sometimes I don't want to pray, but I have to pray. That's a responsibility, right? And if you have toothache, I don't want to go to the dentist, but I must go. And also this ratio, why you don't like this? Maybe you didn't practice much before. That's why. Or maybe you have not clear idea about this problem. As you practice more and more, it gets easier and easier. And
And so,
one time you just sit, yes.
and I don't like it because I don't understand how to do it.
Zeynep, if you're like primary school student, I understand. But now you're middle school students, but step by step, you should try to understand. If you don't understand, ask me. You have a teacher, right? This part I didn't understand. This question I didn't understand. Let's do it again. Okay, that's why I'm here. If you understand everything, you don't need a teacher, right? You understand everything, you know ratio, you know how to solve equations, you can study yourself, right? I'm here. So if you say, now you're saying that I don't understand, let's practice more questions so that as you practice more and more, your eyes, right, get used to it. And also your hands, as you practice, you say that, that is the ratio problem. Right. Anyway, look, I will show you one more example. Read the question first.
The ratio of the number of blue balls to the red balls is 2 to 3. The ratio of the number of blue balls to green balls is 6 to 5. If there are 20 more blue balls than green balls, how many balls are there in all?
Okay. So the ratio of the number of blue balls to red balls. So here we have blue balls to red balls, 2 to 3. Okay. So let's try to understand what do we mean by 2 to 3. So now here we have, let me draw a table here. And this one is blue balls, and this one is green balls. Okay. So in blue balls, if I just make, okay, group of 2 balls here, I have 2. For every 2 balls, I have 3 green balls. Again, if I make again another 2 balls, for every 2 balls, I have 3 balls, right? Continue. I have again 2 balls here. Here we have 3 balls. For every 2 blue balls, we have 3 green balls. The ratio means this. You're just grouping them. For every group of 2 blue balls, we have a group of 3 blue balls. Okay, so that's why in general, how do you write this? So 2 to 3 means that now if I have how many groups of 2, let's say I have P, right? So and also here, we must have the same number of groups. Also here we have P. So that means that if we have 2 P blue balls, then we need to have 3 P green balls. Because the ratio 2 to 3.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
What do you
Two
mean
and
not the
three
same?
but 2 and 3 are different. You said they had to be the same.
Look, then I'll explain again. Okay, this 2 to 3 means that you have some green balls and some blue balls, okay? All right, so now you have two different bags. This one is the first bag, and this one is the second bag, okay? And so now you want to actually you need to put some blue balls and green balls into this bag in such that the yield ratio is 2 to 3. Okay. So when I say 2 to 3, what does it mean? I'm explaining. 2 to 3 means that for every 2 balls that you put, you need to put 3 green balls. If you actually put 2 times 2 blue balls, then you need to put 2 times 3 green balls. So if you put P times 2 blue balls, then you need to put P times 3 green balls so that the ratio remains the same.
So for 6, 5, if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, green, if there's 6 blue balls, then there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there's 6 blue balls, there will be 5 green balls.
9 green balls, 9. 6 means that 2, 2, 2, right? So green means that 3, 3, 3. It is 9.
So 9. And if there's 20 more blue balls than green balls, how many balls there in all?
Now let's continue the second part. The ratio of the number of blue balls to green balls is 6 to... So this one is red. Why? This is red. Okay, this is red, right? So blue to red is 2 to 3. And the ratio of the number of blue balls to green balls. Okay, let me just write again. Okay, so this one is blue balls to green balls. Now 6 to 5 means that if we have 6 and blue balls, then we need to have 5 and green balls. The second part of the question. And now in the question is saying that if there are 20 more blue balls, right? Blue balls, then green balls. So that means that the difference, right? Blue balls minus green balls, that's equal to 20. How many blue balls we have? 6n. How many green balls? We have 5n. So that's equal to 20. Now from here I can find n. n is equal to 20. Right? If it is 20, I can write the actual number of green balls and blue balls. 6 times 20, which is 120, and 5 times 20, which is 100. So that means that we have 120 blue balls. What is the question here? How many balls are there in all? Okay, so since I have blue balls, 120, right? But here, I can find P so that I can find the number of red balls. Okay, so number 2, then blue balls, right? So that's equal to 2P. I know that it is 120. 2 times what number is 120? P is equal to 60. And now let me answer the question. We have to find the total number of blue balls, reds, and the green. How many blue balls we have? 120. How many red? Red is 3 times P. I know the value of P, 3 times 60. And how about green? 5 times 20, it is 100. 180, 120, 300. Altogether, there are 400 balls in this bag. Zeynep, if you actually these questions, if you don't solve in a piece of paper or notebook, you will not understand much. This is not elementary school math. Step by step, we have to solve like 2-step, 3-step, or 4-step problems. I will send you this paper today, all of them, okay? This skipped questions or unsolved questions, you have to try to solve it. Okay.
Almost.
Next time I'll prepare more ratio problems and we'll work on it. Okay. All right. Read the question.
Lionel bought 4 times as many apples as oranges. He gave 38 apples and 2 oranges to his mother. He had the same number of oranges and apples left. How many apples did he buy?
Now give a try, Zeynep. First, draw a table. So suppose that the first column represents the number of apples. The second one is orange, right? In the first case, it says that the first part, Lionel bought 4 times as many apples as orange. So suppose that the number of orange is n.
N, okay,
Then
and so that would be n times 4.
4 times n. Okay, that's the first case. And after that, he says that he gave 38 apples and 2 oranges to his brother. So if he gave 38 apples, now he has 4n minus 38 apples left, right? And 2 oranges, so give away. So now he has n minus 2 oranges. And now he in the question saying that he had the same number of oranges and apples left after this, right? How many apples did he buy? Solve it for n. The same number of oranges and apples, the remaining, right? The remaining is 4n minus 8, 38, sorry, it's 38. 38 is equal to n minus 2.
Okay. So to solve this, we would do 4n minus n equals -2 plus 38. So that would equal 3n equals 36, which is 12.
Yeah.
So n equals 12.
Okay, good. And this part, actually, I know that you are really good at solving equations, just the 4 problems. We have the practice. Okay, the second one is, what is the question? How many apples did he buy, right? So apples is 4n. So apples will be 4 times the value of n, it is 12, which is equal to 48. That's why the answer will be 48. So he bought 48 apples. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Read the next question.
Sharon had some $1 coins and 50-cent coins. There were
Thrice, that means 3 times.
thrice as many 50-cent coins as $1. If she had a total of $22.50, how many 50-cent coins did she have? So she had an M amount of $1.
First, can you make a table? Suppose that this represents $1 notes. So this one is 50-cent coins. So there were thrice as many 50-cent coins as $1. What does it mean? If we have n $1 notes, right? Then Sharon has or had 3 and 50-cent coins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now in total, if she had a total of $22.50, how many 50-cent coins did she have?
1.
Why 1?
Because it just says 50 cents. So that
How
means,
many 50-cent coins did she have?
oh,
The total, right? Now you need to form an equation. This one is $22.50. So I have n $1 notes, right? And plus 3 and 50-cent coins. First, I need to convert 50 cent into dollar. 50 cent equals how many dollars?
90. Wait, no.
0.5, right?
Yes.
0.5. So here we have $0.5. I can write here dollars. So that's equal to 22.50. And now we'll simplify this. You don't have to write dollar sign. N times 1, it's just n. And it's 3 times 1/2, right? That's equal to 1.5 n. On the right-hand side, we have 22.50. And what is 1n plus 1.5n?
1.6n.
1 plus 1.5.
Oh, 2.5.
2.5, $1, $1.50. That's 2.5, right? 2.5 n is equal to 22.50. And now we need to divide both sides by 2.5.
Well, the bottom one would be 1.
If you actually multiply numerator and denominator by 10, okay, so you will get 225 divided by, actually, easier one is, I can do like this, multiply numerator and denominator by 2. What is 2 times 22.5? Don't multiply, just do it mentally. $22.5, $22.5 equals how much?
It's too big. I can't do it.
What is 22 plus 22?
44.
44. $half and $half?
50.
$1. $half, 1/2 and 1/2, right? Half is equal to $1. So that's $45 divided by, what is 2 times 2.5?
Wait, so 2.5 times 2.5?
2.5 times 2. 2 times 2.5.
33.5.
What is 2.5 plus 2.5? It is 5. What happened to you, Zeynep? Maybe you're tired. I don't know. It's a very easy questions. And now we know n. Then the question is asking how many 50-cent coins did she have? So to answer this question, we need to find 3n. 3 times 9, that's equal to 27. So the answer will be there are 27 50-cent coins. There are 27 50-cent coins. You see, this is a word problem that you're going to see a lot. If you understand the idea of these 4 problems, you can solve every question. Did you understand the logic, how we are solving this, how we should read, how should understand, how to convert this into equation? Zeynep?
Yeah.
Let's continue. Okay, next question. Read the question.
Charlize bought some balloons. 1/5 of the balloons were red and 2/3 of the remaining balloons were blue. The rest of the balloons were green. If there were 32 blue balloons, how many balloons were green? Okay, so let's say there's B amount of balloons. 1/5 of the balloons were red, and 2/3
Of the remaining balloons were blue.
of what's left was blue. So, and then the rest was green. And then there's 32 balloons in all. How many of the balloons were green? Well, we know that 1/5 of the balloons are red and 2/3 of the balloons are blue. So
Okay, I'll show you one way. So we're talking about how many different colors here?
3.
Red and blue and green, right? Okay, now one easy way to solve this question. Look at the fractions denominator. This one is 5 and this one is 3, right? Okay. And now can you tell me what is the smallest number divisible by 3 and 5? It is 15, right?
Yes.
Now, suppose, okay, suppose Charlize bought, okay, Charlize bought 15 N balloons. Okay, why am I using this 15N? You don't have to, but it really makes our problem easy because this least common multiple of the denominator is 15. Okay, now I'm going to write one by one. All right, number 2. So here we have red, and next one is blue, and the green. So how many green? How many red balloons did she buy?
1/5.
Okay, 1/5 of all the balloons, right? How many balloons did she have? Did she buy? 15N, right? Of means times. So that's equal to 15N divided by 5. That's equal to 3N. And how many balloons remaining?
If she has 32 in all.
No. She has 3N of them are red, right? So remaining is 12N, right? Because 15N minus 3N is equal to 12N.
Oh, yes.
And blue, it says that 2/3 of the remaining. 2/3 of the remaining. Remaining is 12N. So off means times again. That's equal to 2 times 12N divided by 3. 12, 2 times 12, 24 divided by 3. It is 8N. If you look at this, Zeynep, 3N balloons are red and 8N balloons are blue, right? So how many green balloons are actually, how many green balloons are there in terms of N? So that's equal to altogether, he has 15N. 3N of them are reds and 8N of them are blue and the rest are green, right? So 15 minus 3 is 12. 12 minus 8 is, it is 4N.
Four of them are green.
But in the question it says that if there were 32 blue balloons. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. If there were 32 blue balloons, where is blue? Blue is here, right? So this 8N is equal to 32. From this equation, I can find N. What is N? N is equal to 32 divided by 8. That's equal to 4, right? What is the question?
How, if there were 32 blue balloons, how many balloons were green?
Okay. How many balloons were green? 4N, right? So dot, green would be 4 times N. Do we know the value of N? It is 4. So it means that there were 16 or 16 of the balloons were green. Solving word problem means this. I mean, using algebra. So read it, define your variable, set up your equation, and solve it. Okay, Zeynep?
Almost. I have a question.
Yes.
What time will class end? Do you know?
15 more minutes. Why? Do you have another class?
No, I'm tired. It's 8:13.
So what time will you go to bed? 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock?
10.
So what are you gonna do after this class?
Clean up. Finish
Really?
my finish my math homework.
Okay, Zainab, 15 minutes. If you want, you can go and wash your face or drink some water. I don't know. Fill some fresh.
No, it's okay.
No?
No.
All right. These questions, Zainab, once again, if you can solve this, you can solve every word problem. These are fundamental questions in math. Read the next question.
Victor's age is 2/3 Carl's age now. In 8 years' time, the ratio of Victor's age to Carl's age will be 10:13. How old is Victor now? What?
Okay, and also you should understand what do we mean by 2/3? If we actually make a table, usually also for age, I suggest you to make this kind of table. Okay, so we are talking about two different times, right? So this one is now, right? And second one is 8 years time after 8 years, okay? 8 years time plus. So we are talking about Victor and the Carl. Look, Victor's age is, let me just write like this. Victor's age is means that Zainab, it is equal 2/3, right? 2/3 of Carl's age, right? And this C is multiplied. If you take this to the left-hand side, I will get this equation. V over C is equal to 2/3. That's really important operation in math, you know, manipulation, moving something from left to right to left, right? Like, for example, you know that 3 is equal to 6 divided by 2. Or 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Or 2 is equal to 6 divided by 3, right? Manipulation. Moving from left to right to left. Okay, Zainab. 12 minutes left. Let's continue. I will keep reminding you, okay, so that you actually stay focused. Now, Zainab, look. After this, what does it mean? That means that if Victor is, let's say, 2n years old, then Carlos should be 3n years old because the ratio is 2/3, right? If you ask me why is it so, again, I'm using this property of fraction. If you're given a fraction, a over b, if you multiply numerator and denominator by the same number, its value does not change. Now, Zainab, tell me, if Victor is 2n years old right now, how old will he be after 8 years?
2n plus 8.
Good. 2n plus 8. How about Carlos? Carl?
3n plus 8.
3n plus 8. That's it. These are the given information. Now read the question.
In 8, Victor's age is 2/3 Carl's age now. In 8 years' time, the ratio of Victor's age to Carl's age will be 10:13.
Okay.
How old is Victor now?
How old is Victor now? In 8 years' time, Victor's age is 2n plus 8 ratio over, and Carl's age will be 3n plus 8. So the ratio of their age will be 10/13, means that is 10/13. You see how we are converting word problems into mathematical equation or algebra equation? And we studied how to solve this equation, right? How do you solve this? What do we do in the next step?
We're gonna divide.
Cross multiply, right?
Oh.
Cross multiply. Do you remember? If you cross multiply 13, we call this butterfly method, right? Or cross product. So here we have 13 times 2n plus 8 equals, and here we have 10 times 3n plus 8. Zeynep, I give you 90 seconds to solve this question. Open the parentheses, distribute, and take unknowns to the left, numbers to the right, and solve it.
N equals 5.
5 or 6?
5.
13 times 2 is 26n plus 8 times 13, 80, 104. On the right hand side, 30n plus 80, right? So move this 26n to the right hand side. Here we have 30n minus 26n. 80 to the left hand side, 104 minus 8. 30 minus 26 is 4n. 104 minus 80 is 24, right? N should be equal to 6, right?
Oh.
This is the first step. Huh?
Instead of getting 24, I got 20. That's why I got 5.
That is 24, right? Then the question is asking how old is Victor now? So Victor, let me use Victor now will be 2 times 6, 12 years old. Okay.
So he was 4, and so 8 years later, he became 12.
No. Now Victor is 12 years old. After 8 years, he was 20 years old, right?
Oh.
Right now, he is 12 years old. Almost your age. You are 13, right? Okay. I should change this name to Mariam, Zeynep. Zeynep and okay, Zeynep, the last question. I am very scared to solve this question with you. It's a bit long but it's very important questions. Okay. All right, Zeynep, what can we do? Let's do one question and finish the class. With the question.
Mars bought a computer at a discount of 40%, and he paid a total of $750, excluding 7% goods and services tax. What was the original price of the computer, including the GST?
Okay, GST means just tax. Okay, Mars bought a computer at a discount of 40%. and he paid a total of $750 excluding the tax. Okay, first we have to find its original price. So that means I suppose that if original price is X dollars, let's X be the original price. Okay, 40% discount means that 60%, right, after discount of X is equal to $750. You can use a calculator for this part, okay? And we know that 60% is equal to 0.6 because percent means that divide by 100. So here we have 0.6x is equal to 750. Do you have a calculator?
I can just search up a calculator.
Yeah, can you divide, what is 750 divided by 0.6?
Wait, so what do you want me to do?
750 divided by 0.6.
750 divided by 0.6?
Yes.
1,250.
So $1,250, that is the sale price of the computer, right? But in the question is asking what was the original price of the computer including the GST. So now the second step. So the selling price plus GST. Let me just write here. Selling price is 1,250 and 7% plus 7% of tax. That is 1,250. That's equal to, can you calculate this? 1,250 plus 0.07 times 1,250 is equal to what?
Can I do it on paper?
No, let's actually finish this, okay? If you have a calculator, just key in these numbers, 1,250 plus 0.07 times 1,250. You will get 1,337.50. Actually, this part you should use calculator for some questions. Okay, Zeynep? Zeynep, let's do like this. I will send this paper to you immediately. If you have time, try to practice. If not, what can we do? You are a busy student studying too hard, right? Every time busy with a lot of homework, file, screenshots. Zeynep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Zeynep, is your printer working?
I think so.
You think so? These papers, if you can print, it will be great, you know. So this. Okay, can you receive all these papers? Did you receive all these papers? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I got all of them.
Okay. If you can print and solve some questions, at least 5 questions on the Thursday, it will be great. Okay. Zeynep, have a good day. Sleep well, and see you on Thursday. Okay. So now you're happy. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.